What's going on, people? Welcome back to another episode of Walking Sports. I'm your host, Mark. Let's get right to it. Super Bowl. The Chiefs won 31-24. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, he had a decent game. Wasn't perfect, wasn't great. Had a decent game. He threw for 286, two touchdowns, two interceptions. Was 26-42. Okay. I believe, me personally, I think San Francisco blew the game more than Kansas City won. I mean, y'all can tell me if I'm wrong. All right. Comment down below. Let me know how y'all feel. But I feel like you can't have a 20-10 lead going into the fourth quarter and not really fully take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? Kicking field goals is not going to beat Kansas City. So you go into the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. Instead of you doing what you're best at and what even got you to the Super Bowl, you decide you want to keep throwing the ball. Run the ball. That's what got you to the Super Bowl. And then they was Kansas City, not Kansas City, but San Francisco was averaging almost 6 yards a carry, and you not keep running the ball. And then they gonna use their timeouts. You trickling the time down. You had the game won. And then in the first quarter, Shanahan not using time. I'm not. Shanahan, it's more of his fault too. You the one who's calling the plays. Do what got you there. Which I'm not gonna just disown Kansas City. Kansas City played a good game. They came back and they won. That's what they do. Do I think Patrick Mahomes should have got MVP? No. They should have gave it to the running back. He had 17 carries for 104 and a touchdown. He got that late touchdown to really seal the game. Why not give it to him? He deserved it. I mean, everybody all around played a good game. It was a good Super Bowl. It was actually a good game. It was a good game, but you can't have no 20-10 lead on Kansas City going into the fourth quarter. You done held Patrick Mahomes to 10 points. Listen to that. You held him to 10 points. And you blow it? Come on, man. And then Richard Sherman, he was getting killed the whole game. All this stuff he's talking about this and that out 5 years career. We knew that he wasn't going to be able to keep up with no Kelsey, Watkins, and Hill. Get out of here. No. San Francisco's front four did awesome. They did their job. They got some home. They did their job. Nick Bosa, great. That boy, he's a freak of nature. He's a monster in this league to be reckoned with. He was back there disrupting almost the whole game. I mean, once you get Patrick Mahomes comfortable and once he feel like he got that Space Jam juice, it's over. He's going to take over. And that's what he did. Exactly. Going into that fourth quarter, Andy Reid said, man, drink this. He got that juice. And then that's it. And that's what it is. I mean, it was a good Super Bowl. It was good. I didn't like none of the commercials, but it was a good Super Bowl. That young man is great. Get paid a lot of money. A lot of money. He's great. Get paid. Now, if New England's talking about they're willing to give Tom Brady 34 million a year for the next 2 years to re-sign him. Patrick Mahomes going to get 45 a year. Dude, great get some money. Because he has played great for the past 3 years. He has played great, and he most definitely deserved the money. He won a Super Bowl. He brought a Super Bowl to Kansas City, I believe, in 50 years, I believe, or whatever. And Andy Reid, he's well deserved to win that Super Bowl. He was there in Philly. He always had good players, always had good offenses. He just couldn't get over that hump. Now that he's over it, now he's really a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's going to the Hall of Fame, not just because of the Super Bowl. He was going in the Hall of Fame anyway because of himself, a great coach he is. And he has a hell of an offense. Now, speaking of offense, Kansas City's offensive coordinator. which is African American. And they talking about trying to get more people, you know what I'm saying, diversity and stuff in the league. Somebody to give that man an opportunity. Cause he caught a hell of a game. Give that man an opportunity to be a head coach. It's well deserved. He deserved it. He has a Super Bowl up under his belt. Give that man a job, man. I mean, we hiring all these old non-experienced coaches. I believe he deserved it. I believe he know what he's doing. He know exactly what he's doing, man. Give that man a shot. But in other news, so y'all some games is coming on. You got the Spurs and Lakers come on tomorrow. Louisville don't come back on until Wednesday against Wake Forest. Hopefully we can pull that off. The women play on the 6th against Florida State. And Kentucky Wildcats play Mississippi State tomorrow at 9 p.m. So, it's rough, man. It's just rough, dude. That Super Bowl was rough, man. It's just bothering me that you have a 20-10 lead and you blow it. Shanahan ain't gonna be in the league too much longer. Just like when he was in Atlanta, and y'all up big against New England, and they couldn't score again. Come on, man, this guy, his track record ain't looking good. He might not even go back to the Super Bowl because Jimmy G, he's a decent quarterback. He can get you what you need to get, but he's not Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? He's no elite quarterback, Drew Brees, and nobody like that. They ran away from what got them there, and that's running the ball. They should have ran the ball the whole time. Get that time off the clock, man. Jeez. But that's another episode of Walking Sports. I am your host, Mark. Until we meet again, y'all stay blessed, be safe. Out of here.